Michael with MidCentury Homes. We're a design build firm specializing in the mid-century style here in the Austin, Texas area, and I'm here with
Christine from Breathe Design Studio. I am the principal interior designer, and we focus on modern and contemporary interiors.
And Christine and I have partnered with Atomic Ranch Magazine on Project House Austin, which is a new build project on the west side of Austin near Lake Travis. And we just wanted to show you a little bit of the progress here at the site. So we're coming in the foyer. I like that it's not too big. It's just kind of the right size. It's got enough depth, but it's not this overwhelming space.
It will have that like teal door with the hardware.
Yeah, and so you get to enjoy the door kind of as you're coming down the stairs and here. And then I like the width, obviously. We go this way with the door. So, and then the beams for me, these are 37 feet lambs. They're magical in my opinion. The real trick, everybody wants to go this way, right?
Yeah.
And I want to go this way.
Well, that's the value.
That value is in the width. Width as well. See, it doesn't feel too hot, too cold. It feels very cozy. You're going to get a ton of light from both sides. I think this little area over here, this little, koi garden, right, is going to be really special for the inside.
Yeah, it's really
exciting. I think it begs for a water feature. So, big white island. I don't know how the heck we get away from seeing this countertop. A lot, we just have to have good seeing.
Yeah.
So I like the idea that the fridge and all the stuff is buried over here.
Me too.
I like this clean, much better. This speaks for itself. I don't think you can, it just does like the three sides of glass. This was a difficult space to do. I don't like outdoor spaces that are too high.
Yeah.
I would rather have them more intimate, a little cozier.
Yeah.
And particularly when you have a western exposure, what we want to make sure of is that the house does the site justice. And the house looks like it was supposed to be built on the site. And so I like to sink my homes into the hills and dig out so that you continue to stay low on the backside. So we're building Project House Austin in one of the most desirable neighborhoods in the Austin area, and that is West Austin overlooking Lake Travis. There are some beautiful natural views that we're able to take advantage of, and it's one of the best places to live in Austin out of all the great places to live here. So Project House Austin is actually going to become the sales office for the Bee Creek neighborhood. We have 85 acres here that we're turning into some absolutely world-class home sites, and we'd love for you to come visit us out here.
So for this space, I did want to take some colors from the mid-century modern period. One of my favorite colors is mint, and so I wanted to think about the ways in which we could use mint throughout the space that would both be part of the mid-century modern palette, what colors would be complementary, such as teal, brass, copper, and how would we do it in a way that would modernize it. So one of the ideas that we had from the very beginning is to use this turquoise mint color, elevate it, and turn it into more of a serene palette. And so bringing in sort of the influence of Scandinavian design, Scandinavian colors, they're a little bit more muted throughout, but you'll also see spaces where the colors are very moody and darker that kind of emulates this sense of coziness and warmth throughout this space. Ultimately, my goal here was to combine colors that were prominent in the period with a little bit lighter shades. So we did oak stains throughout, and you'll see it throughout the Eichler staining. We're doing it a little bit lighter shade, but we really wanted to just emphasize the light and really let it shine through while bringing in certain elements of mid-century modern design, such as the color or the siding that really punctuates it in the context of the Texas Hill Country.
So right now at the casita, we are in drywall. We're about to trim, we're about to put in the interior doors. The cabinets are in, and we've started doing some paint prep that isn't around the trim work, but it's coming along beautifully, and we can't wait to show it to you. So tell me a little bit about what the interior finishes are going to be like here in the casita and what you've chosen.
Yeah, so we were able to our inspiration in talking with Atomic Ranch is that we wanted to keep this space more retro, a little bit more true to the period. But we also kind of wanted to bring in some more interesting sort of artistic elements. And so, for example, we're bringing in this wallpaper from Abnormal Anonymous for the sort of bedroom slash office. It's a kind of a flex space considering so many people are working from home these days. And so I think that this was going to just be a really fun way to kind of give it some personality. And then we are going to be doing some tile from BW Tile. And we're going to be doing the entire bathroom in that, just to sort of pay homage to the period. And then we actually have a really special treat, which is Elmira Stoveworks. And they have a full line of appliances, everything from a very vintage fridge to actually it's going to be a stove here. We have a microwave here. And a dishwasher. And so the great thing about them is that they have so many different color options.
They do.
And so we are going to keep it a surprise that you could see some of the color options here, and then you'll get to see it at the reveal. So these floors, I really, we were trying really hard to figure out how much variation that we wanted in the tile. But since this is in the Texas Hill Country, I wanted to bring in a little bit more of a rustic feel. And so we decided to go with this brushed hickory. And what I liked about it is it has a little bit of a redder tone.
It does,
which I think is very much more in keeping with the time period. There's a lot of red wood tones, and so this was kind of, I think, the best of both worlds, where we had a little bit of variation between light and dark, making it a little bit rustic, and at the same time kind of pulling in certain tones from the period.
And I like that it's sort of bring the outdoors in also, because we've got the Eichler siding that's going to go on the outside along, and then we picked a great door from Escon, and it's highlighted by some really period or some vintage Emtech hardware. You know, I'm really excited about the finished product. I think working with Atomic Ranch is a game changer. They understand their audience and their readers and those that appreciate the genre. And so their input into the project has been invaluable. And I think they've made a great partner. And so we tend to attract and have attracted, it seems, very educated buyers with regard to the architectural elements of the home. And that makes it really fun to work with because they truly appreciate what we're trying to do. The first model that we did, it's seen over 1,000 people. This house will get, maybe double to triple that amount of traffic. When you do your plans, your architectural plans, and you have your design meetings, you think you have an idea, but even as I walk through the house, as the choices are coming together, it's a total surprise. So for me, even as a builder being on the inside, I can't wait to see what the finished product looks like.